Hey guys, Ashley here. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to do something that I initially planned to do a little bit differently than what I'm going to actually do. So, I sat down, went to video me setting up my planner for the semester as far as like adding my syllabus to it. Sat down, had everything ready, thought I hit the record button, but I didn't. Went through the whole process, got it all finished, got up, looked at my phone, and like I said, I didn't hit the record button, so I don't have the video and I already did it. I couldn't go back and undo it to redo it. So what my plan is just to walk you guys through how I set this up, and maybe it'll give you some ideas or inspiration on how to set up your planner, because I know that at the beginning of the semester, especially when there's a lot of things going on, that it's hard to kind of figure out a system or a process. So I just want to show you guys how I do it. Maybe it'll give you some ideas on how to set up your planner. So I am a nursing student, which I've talked about before. This is my nursing school planner. Just nursing stuff goes in here, college stuff. And what I did is I got the month set up as far as adding my syllabus to it. So all the things that are due, the exams, all of that stuff. So typically what would happen is I would be sitting down with my syllabus, all of them actually, because I have multiple classes, not just one. And that's how I would add it. But it starts with sticky notes. And I'm telling y'all, sticky notes are going to be your best friend as far as planning goes. So, a couple of different options. I used a lot of these little smaller sticky notes. But you can get whatever size you want. It does not matter. You can use big ones. I use the smaller ones. I have a smaller planner. And if you're new here, I'll go ahead and say this too. This is a mini happy planner. If you're looking for this one specifically because you like it, it is the dashboard layout. So let me show you like a week that I haven't. That's what the layout looks like without stickers and that kind of thing. And then here's like what the monthly would look like without stickers. So it's just that. So I start with stickers. I use these ones. Like I said, this is a mini planner. It is small. As you can see, my hand is almost as big as it. So I use the little ones, but if you have a bigger planner, obviously you can use bigger sticky notes. And if you have a planner system that has sticky notes, like the Happy Planner comes with, well, don't necessarily come with it, but they have sticky notes. So I have these, I pop these into the front, and I use these a little bit, but starts with sticky notes. And ideally I would have my syllabus setting around me and I would be going off of it. And what I do is I will take a sticky note. Like, let me go to a month that I know I haven't really planned in. So let's say this is January, just for example. I would go through, and I go through one syllabus at a time, one class at a time, and I do that for the entire semester, and then I'm done with that syllabus, that class, I move on to the next one. So let's say I have my nursing syllabus over here. I'm going off of it. I would take a sticky note, and I rip these down just to make them a little bit smaller so they would fit more so into the days. But I would write down, like, say this was a nursing exam. Another tip is to write the date on the sticky note in case for whatever reason it comes off, or as you're planning you set it to the side and then you're like, oh crap, what day was that? That way you don't have to go back and try to figure it out. So nursing exam, and you can use different colors, it doesn't matter. And then say here we had something due for anatomy. And then the date would go on it. I literally had these little pieces like everywhere. I had a whole stack of them. And then here, let's say, and the reason why I do this is exactly why. Let's say on the 13th, I also had a micro exam. So the reason why I like to use the sticky notes is like if I have two or three different things due on the same day, I can see that instead of just going in and start writing. Like let's say I wrote it all down on here and I took up too much room and I had two more things to add, I wouldn't have the space. This kind of lets me see how much room I have to write different things down. So let's say you go through here, you got all of your sticky notes down, different ones, different days, whatever. I'm just trying to stick some down to show you guys my process. So let's say you have all of those down. As you can see, what I did was used little like flags and different little stickers like that to indicate that things are due, and I color coordinated them for the entire semester. So for each class, I chose stickers of different colors. So the psychology are these like blue colors, the purplish, well, the more of a red color is for nursing, and then the purple is for micro. And then throughout, I use different stickers, and I'll show you these ones. I use different stickers to indicate like if we didn't have class, or like here we've got spring break. Here we didn't have class here. And these are just sticky notes, just some reminders that I haven't actually put into my planner yet because I don't know set dates. So those are there. And then these little icon stickers here I used to indicate my clinicals. So stickers that I used come from different sticker packs. And if you're new and you don't know what the Happy Planner is, they have a ton of different sticker packs. So let me grab a couple and I'll show you. So for example, as far as the little icon stickers go, I got a lot of them out of the Super Mom Mini. So this is like one of their sticker books. And I just got some different stickers out of here. Like most of my, well, I just seen them. I thought I did anyways. Maybe I'm losing my mind. That's a slight possibility at this point. So anyways, I'm not going to try to find them, but there's different stickers in here, different icon stickers, whatever. These ones are the ones that I used on like here, and I just cut them. So because these full box stickers, as you can see, they don't fit on one day. If you need a full one, obviously you could use it, but I just kind of cut them and then stuck them down and did it that way. And then there's different icon stickers in here too. Most of these I have taken out though. Like see, there's the ones that I used for clinicals. So that's that. And then I actually got all of these stickers out of different sticker books. I have a ton. I don't remember exactly which ones every one of them come out for. And before I started to lay the stickers, obviously I had all my sticky notes. Let's go back to this month here that I started this. And like, let's say I had a lot of stuff, as you've seen, I had a lot of stuff for psychology due every single week. That's the ones that I chose that I had the most stickers of. I actually used the other, like they're this light color right here. There was 2 more rows of those and I used them all. So I chose the ones that I had the most of for the class that I had the most due. And that's how I did that. Like these ones I used for nursing. The purple arrows, where did they go? Right here's the ones I used for micro. And then anatomy, I have anatomy class too, and the way our anatomy instructor does things is she doesn't have like set exam dates. Neither did micro really, but she had them on there, but they are definitely subject to change. But for anatomy, she doesn't have set exam dates, so I didn't put any of my anatomy stuff in here. I will write that in as we go because, you know, we may not get through all of the content at the time that she had the exam scheduled, so obviously she would have to move the exam. And I remember I took her, the same instructor last semester. She's awesome, but I took her last semester and she definitely changed things quite a bit. So I know her, I know that instructor. That's why I didn't put anything in here for anatomy. I'll just do that as we go. But that's how I chose the stickers, was what classes do I have that has the most things due, and I used the stickers that I had the most of. So that's what I did, is I started to, like, let's say I took one of these stickers and I used tweezers. So if you are like me and you're using a very small planner and small stickers, you can use tweezers. It helps tremendously. But like, let's say right here I have 2 things due. I pulled both of those off and I set them to the side. Like so. And then see, they both have the 13th on there, so I know if for whatever reason this gets moved somewhere else, I know that that's when it was due. And then I would just put my sticker down, which I'm not actually going to do because I'll be looking at that later, like what the heck was due here? So I would put my sticker down and then I would write what it is that was due or whatever was going on, and that helped tremendously. So biggest tip is to start with sticky notes. I would not start initially just writing into your planner, and if you've already wrote in your planner, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Also, I want to say, if you don't have stickers, you don't need stickers. I'm sure you have sticky notes, because that's like, I feel like that's kind of something we all hoard and we all have a lot of. But if you don't have sticky notes, that's not needed either. What you could do is use a sheet of paper for each month and then just write out what to do on each day. So you could do it that way. You could print a blank calendar, which I've done this before too. So like, let's say I have stuff due in June, I would print a calendar off of the internet, write everything in on that, and then come back into my planner. So that way I can see, like, if I have 2 or 3 things due on one day, I know I have enough room to write it. So you don't by any means need sticky notes. You don't need stickers whatsoever. You could use highlighters. My favorite inside of my planner are the mild liners. These are awesome. They haven't been really good as far as highlighting on like printed off paper for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with that, if it's my ink or whatever, but these are amazing inside of my planner. They don't bleed. They're super cute. They have a ton of different colors. So I love these ones, but you don't need fancy highlighters either. You could use regular highlighters would work just fine. And of course these come in different colors too, so you could color coordinate that way. Or if you don't want to use highlighters, just use your pen. A pen works amazing as well. So you don't need fancy stuff to do this. I just recommend doing it on something other than your calendar, like your planner initially, just so you can see everything that you have due and then start to add it into your actual planner so you have the space and you know what's going on. So that is how I got my planner set up for the entire semester. So I do have some other videos on my channel of how I set this up, and I just quickly want to review really quick. And I want to review really quickly because I know you're probably looking at this and you're like, oh my gosh, she sat down and did all of this at once, especially if you're new to my channel, but I didn't. I actually have different videos for all of the setup process. So initially, I just set up the months as far as decorating goes. And then I was supposed to record me adding my syllabus in, but like I said earlier, I had a video fail, okay? Didn't hit the record button. But then I sat down and I added my syllabus in there for each class. And that's how I got all of this set up. So this here, if you're looking at this stuff here is just washi, and I just added different stickers in there. This is washi. Those are just sticky notes, like I said earlier. And then we have some things going on maybe these few days, but they're not set in stone, so I just wrote down, because it's final exams and we don't know exactly what day our exams are on, so I just put sticky notes in here to remind me. And that is really all that I did. Again, you don't need stickers, you don't need anything fancy. Like this month is this is January, this is kind of plain. It's just got a few stickers here and there, and then obviously my stickers for everything that's due. But that's it, guys. That's how I got everything set up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that it gave you some ideas on how to get your planner set up. My biggest tip, like I said earlier, is just to start with sticky notes or a printed out calendar or something. I would not initially start writing into your planner. I've done that before and I hated it. It was terrible. It looked horrible. And like I said, you don't need to make it look fancy. It just needs to work. That's the main thing, is it has to work for you. So if stickers don't work for you and doing this kind of thing, that's fine. You're not obligated, obviously, to do that. It's your planner. Make it work for you. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.